about financial literacy. Why is it so important for people to learn at a very early age?
Yeah, so financial literacy is important for people to learn at a young age because there's actually research that shows that kids start to understand that money has value at around 3. And most of the habits and attitudes that impact how we make decisions in adulthood are formed by age 7. And so that's a very, 3 to 7 is a very important age for kids to start learning so that they can not just have like the knowledge, but also develop the habits that are needed in order to live a financially responsible life.
I just have to shake the table just a little bit. How much is too much for a child to get for allowance? And how early should you start?
I think there's a lot of focus on allowance and not necessarily on earning, right? And so we're all going to give our kids the world, everything that we can give them. Why not make them think they're earning it? And so right now with my daughter, she's 4 years old. Everything that she does, everything she wants, she pays for on her own. And so we encourage her to find ways to earn money. So she likes to play video games and get app upgrades. And she knows she has to pay for the upgrades. So if she doesn't have any money in her wallet, she'll ask us, how could she earn that dollar, right? Or $3 sometimes. And so while allowance is cool, I think we need to start making them think they're earning it early.
All over the world, people can find ways to connect with you guys and
Yes,
maybe even get it into our schools where we are, right?
yes, absolutely, absolutely. Right now, financial literacy is the hot topic for the states, and so there's about 21 states that mandated by law that financial literacy is taught to kids, but they focus on kids who are in the 6th grade and older, and they're not financing the programs, right? And so we are we are trying our best to get ahead of the curve and make schools understand that we need to start as early as possible, and we're willing to go anywhere.
Is there anything I didn't ask you that you want to make sure you drive home for folks at home, parents, guardians, everybody?
Yes, I want to give a holiday tip. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, so one of the things that I think is really important is parents get used to involving their kids in all of their budgets. And so one of the things that we've done for my daughter Madison is we told her that Santa wrote her a letter and gave her a budget, right? And so we gave her her budget, and then she started looking at her toy catalog and figuring out what she wanted and deciding of all the things she wanted, what was most important to her. So I think that the one thing I want to leave with all of the parents out there is that you can start involving them as early as possible, and it actually helps you manage your budget, because if you don't have a lot to spend, you tell them Santa Santa sent it. And it works with managing their expectations, and it also helps with tantrums, right? They don't, when they understand where the money's coming from and how they're getting it, and what they can spend, you have less tantrums.